Aquarius, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign. Always check out your sun, moon, and rising sign because the energies are going to impact you anyway. You might as well have some insight into them. Aquarius, if you're looking for a deeper explanation and a continued message, as well as conclusions to the message we start here, there's always an extended video to every one of these videos, and that link is below, and I hope you can join me for it. If you love this video, please be sure to like it and share it on your social media platforms. Also, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe below and then ring that bell and select all notifications so you know when I upload all your favorite content. Aquarius gets uploaded every single Wednesday between 8 and 9 a.m. over here in Los Angeles. And then over on the East Coast in New York, that's around 12/1. European time, Western European time is about 5-6 p.m. But I hope everybody around the world can watch this. If you love the content and you're looking for more content, please check out my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. That's where I post my weekly astrology forecast. Those are for all signs, as well as the daily tarot card readings. If you want to go live with me, check my Instagram feed out. You can find me at born_without_boundaries. I go live there 5 days a week. We'll do the daily tarot card readings live. And I hope you guys can join. All right, Aquarius, let's get into this. I don't know where any of us are beginning, but I do know this. Later on in the reading, I will break all your energy down into career, money, and love. So there's some specifics. You're bored. You're bored. Four of Pentacles is just things have become. Oh, you're not bored. Okay, fuck me. As we go along, Aquarius, things become. It's almost like something about your happiness has solidified. So you're not bored at all. In fact, I think this is opposite of bored in that you're starting to find happiness and pleasure in the mundane, or that you feel like your dreams are really coming into reality. They're taking form and shape in this 3D world, and you're getting kind of confidence in the fact that they're going to start sticking around, or that's the energy here. Seven of Cups here is Seven of Cups here is confusion. Oh no, there's so many new opportunities coming for you, Aquarius. This is an exceptional reading. There are so many new opportunities coming for you, Aquarius, that it seems that that there's some confusion. It's like, which do I choose? Well, you don't choose with your head, you choose with your heart. That's the answer. And if it doesn't appeal to your heart, then you say, thank you, God, for the opportunity, and you let it pass you by, because that's what needs to happen. Like that, yeah, I mean, it's a blessing that there are opportunities coming to you. And this is a great time to inquire. It's a great time to learn new things, take in new information, and understand what the potential for newness is in your life. It's also saying that there's a lot of options, maybe confusion in your head because you have so many ideas going on in your head right now, which is awesome too. Play with them, explore them. There's a sense of you don't have to go very far for happiness right now. There's pieces of it all over your life. All right, let's dig a little bit deeper into this energy. Is Aquarius going to get opportunities? They already have opportunities. Conflict and defeat. Oh, God, dude, what is this? You guys are like flying high and shit. There's like nothing going bad in your life right now. I know, that's just not true, right? There's some of you out there probably having the worst day of your life. The beautiful energy about that is not beautiful for you personally, but it's when you can reach out with empathy and realize that realize that somebody else is having the most wonderful day of their life, and you can experience a little bit of wonderful in your darkest moments. But I don't think that's what's happening. This is a prediction of really things clearing in your realm or space. Conflict and defeat is here. So something that has kept you down is currently starting to clear up. Okay? That's pretty straightforward. The universe, because of alignments. And interestingly enough, the alignments are very difficult right now. But ultimately, Saturn is coming out of conflict with Venus. Pluto is pretty tough on people this whole week. So is Chiron. Ultimately, I think there's one thing that you have, maybe an advantage that you have, and that's that you're always open to new things and shifts. Now, in terms of your fixed energy, you're not necessarily open to new ideas, or it takes you a long time to change your mind about things. Maybe communication stays inside of you. In some ways, inside of you a long time, like you like to hold back, you don't really express yourself really freely at first. Well, whatever it is, bottom line is, this energy is working to break open opportunities for you. So you're going to get some universal breakthrough when it comes to something that was really bringing you down. Okay, all right, I'll take it. Can I be an Aquarius this week? Because this reading is so damn good. Observer. In the past, you were taking notes, and maybe that's why you have a leg up, because you took notes and you shut your mouth and you just watched, right? Also, there's a sense of learning, allowing new information to come in. There's also a sense of somebody was watching you. Maybe you were being watched, you were being seen, right? I know we've had some conflicting energy over the past couple of readings, which means that now you're on the other side of it. And that's a good place to be. Round and round you go. This is karmic energy. So something's coming back around to you. Could be something you tried or started or looked into in the past, or somebody, like I said, that was interested or looking into you in the past. Could have been that they have come back around. This is definitely a cycle. I feel it. Look at, oh my God. Holy shit. Look at these continuous cycle. Look at these continuous patterns going around and around. These are pattern, like these are every, like it's coming back around. Something's coming back around. And I don't mean in like a Mercury retrograde stupid kind of way. I mean something that wasn't ready or wasn't formed is now. It's ready. I mean, you could just see it's like it's time. Oh, all right. Stop. Hold on. Let's get some insight into what it's time for, God. That's kind of what we want to know. Don't let your past hold you back. In the past, you have let your past hold you back. This is really beautiful. So it's almost like, are you ready? You know what? Let me say this. It could very well be that something from your past was holding you back. You weren't ready to let it go because it wasn't finished. And ultimately now the cycle is completed because things have come full circle. And because things have come full circle, Aquarius, now there's room and space because now you're ready to let it go. It's like you weren't ready to let it go in the past. You needed to understand better. You needed to get more information. Information now has been processed. Maybe you're getting the last little bits of it, like figuring a puzzle, piecing a puzzle together, and now you've got all the pieces. Something has come into alignment, and it's happening where it couldn't happen in the past. Something was holding you back. Your past could be your family, could be family obligations, could be something that you were concerned with, so you didn't want to let it go until you know what, it could be okay on its own. Now you're starting to see that something has come into maturity. Something has come into, the time is right. The time is right. That's what I keep getting. Okay, but the time is right for what? The time is right for what? Transformation. Okay, I mean, Aquarius, I don't get readings like this. This is so friggin' clear, and it's like they just keep answering the information. I'm sorry, the universe just keeps answering the questions that I ask, like that. That's crazy. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Oh, so the change is coming from inside of you. And it is. This was transformative energy. And since Saturn stayed for the past week and a half squared to Venus, there's a lot of transformative energy in terms of how you feel about yourself and how you love yourself and how you respect yourself. And it's one thing to understand that we need to love ourselves better, and we need to take care of ourselves, or we need to get on our own side. We need to believe in ourselves. But it's another thing to really believe it and not have to remind yourself of it. This is when that understanding becomes one with you. It's like you actually now have incorporated it into who you are. So ultimately, this is almost like a new cycle happening in your life. Aquarius, please. Masquerade. There was some sort of mask here, something, a mask somebody was wearing. Somebody was pretending to be something that they weren't. Maybe somebody felt they had to hide. Maybe you felt like you had to hide. Please clarify this masquerade energy. And somebody was taking away your power. This could have been vampiric energy. Somebody kind of like sucking on you, sucking you dry. Pretending to be somebody that they weren't, and it was diminishing, or because they had diminished power, or you felt like you had to dress up and be somebody that you weren't because you weren't empowered. This is somebody who is pretending to be what they're not because they're diminished. They don't have energy, they don't have experience, and they don't have courage. And then you have good fortune coming in here. Good fortune on the wake of this fakeness being shed, right? So this is like maybe covering up your fears or covering up your sadness, covering up how powerless you felt, or how weakened you felt. Any kind of any kind of diminishing energy, or 11:11. There you go, awakening. Anything that would have diminished your power, and you had to you put on a happy face for. It's ushering in good fortune. Can you please clarify this though? Like, what is the good fortune here by having diminished power? Or I feel like it's talking about the area in your life that you felt you were diminished in, or that you had lost faith in, or lost luck in. You were pretending that it wasn't there, right? You were painting a face on, faking it till you make it. And now all of a sudden you've actually made it. So what is this, please? No, this is botched opportunities that didn't come through, or somebody who was irresponsible with money, being irresponsible, being a spendthrift. Yeah, making poor judgments in finances. So ultimately somebody didn't have money. 100%. Somebody didn't have money, but they put on the face that they had a lot of money. Somebody pretended. So what does this mean for Aquarius? Oh, this is getting deep. You're making new connections. You're starting to network in new directions with new people, starting to talk to new people. Or it came through the grapevine. That like the truth came through the grapevine. Yeah. Oh. Somebody's turning a cold shoulder towards somebody else. A sense of, I'm not interested in you anymore. I'm not interested in you anymore because this information has come to me. Or I'm not interested in an opportunity that I thought you were, or I thought you were going to offer to me, because ultimately I learned how to make myself. I learned how to move forward with my own passion and my own ideas. And ultimately you are moving forward. Now this movement forward could have started in Cancerian season. I don't think it matters. I think the Chariot here, this is major arcana. There's a major breakthrough in here, or in a network, maybe that people turned their back on you. People weren't interested in you. Some sort of networking or opportunity, or friends that weren't interested in you. It's almost like now people are interested in being friendly with you. You've made a breakthrough somehow, and there is a sense of moving forward. So where is this movement forward taking our Aquarius friends? I want this moon energy again. What is this? Where is this movement forward taking our Aquarius friends? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Getting your power back, seeing that you're limitless. This is Virgo energy, maybe something to do with a Virgo, or even just getting your innocence back and feeling cleansed, feeling like you don't have this dirty load hanging around your neck, or having to pretend to be somebody that you're not. This is being very pure, very true. Somebody's taking off, something's taking off. This is really actually tremendously beautiful energy. The seeds have been planted. So it's almost like, after all this rejection and all this diminishment, and essentially maybe dealing with somebody who's fake or pretending. or feeling like you have to pretend. There's no more pretending anymore. It's like you just being you are all that's needed. And now you see it. And now, not only do you see it, now you're ready to, like, ride the fucking wave. Let's get into specifics a little bit more. Aquarius career. How is this energy impacting Aquarius's career? How is this energy? There's some sort of, well, I think you're remaining aloof. The King of Cups is here. You could have an energy, you're remaining aloof because you see in terms of your career, there's still a lot of red tape that you're looking at. And there's also still a lot of competition and bullshit. Also, a lot of people who would sit there and bullshit about you and try to take you down. And I think you've decided, I'm not going to give my attention to these people. Not only am I not going to give my attention to these, but I'm not going to respond to these people. I'm going to let them talk about me. They can go ahead. But ultimately, I'm not going to respond to these people. I don't want them to know what I feel. You're keeping your feelings tight to your chest when it comes to your career, and whatever kind of competition or low vibrational bullshit is sort of like kind of like getting at you right now in terms of your career. You're not answering back, or this is the suggestion to you: don't answer back, don't respond to these, don't respond to this. Just watch and observe. Remember, the observer. Watch and observe. Guess what? Your money, honey, is coming to you. What you work hard for is coming to you. But ultimately, what somebody's going to do, I think you're trying to be, in terms of your career, you're being baited. And at one point, it might have made you feel like crap, right? All this competition, maybe somebody else getting opportunities that you didn't, that you wanted, or just a lot of negative feedback and criticism. But ultimately, you keep quiet, you keep silent, not to not defend yourself, but because this is pity shit. You know, this is piddly little shit. It's almost like you know that. And there's a sense of, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm going to keep myself above that. Go ahead, keep doing that, because you know what? Your abundance is coming into you. There's money coming into you. It's not even just money. When it comes to career, this is, you've worked really hard for something, so you're about to get it. You know when it's coming? Libra season. What's coming? We'll get into that in the extended. There's always more in the extended, but let's go over this card that came out. This is Libra card. Now, Libra begins today, the day that you're watching this video. So it's almost like, yeah, as soon as that Libra energy kicks in, holy crap, this is so good for you. The sun goes into Libra, Mercury is in Libra, Mars is in Libra. There's a lot of energy of movement and intellect and understanding and breakthroughs happening in Libra. And yes, even when Mercury goes into retrograde, there's a lot of shit that's going to come up about crap that wasn't right or wasn't handled correctly, which means that there's justice coming in Libra season as well. Wait for it, because we're starting it now. We've got a whole month to go. And a lot of planets come out of retrograde in Libra season. When I say a lot, I mean the big papas. I mean Saturn. I mean Pluto. Yes, Mercury goes into retrograde, but it's out by October 18th. So by October 18th, Pluto goes direct on October 6th. Saturn goes direct on the 10th, and I think Jupiter goes direct the same day Mercury goes direct on October 18th. So that, you know what that means? That means a lot of shit that was held back starts to flow. And Libra season really does duel out the justice. So you just keep your head above this shit when it comes to your career. You're going to be we'll see what's going to come to you, but this is all good shit. Let's go into love. Aquarius in love. How does this energy apply to Aquarius in love? Aquarius in love. You want to marry somebody? Because the only card that came out was the Hierophant. Well, face up. So there's something very traditional here about love, making a commitment, standing by somebody, sticking to somebody, maybe even in some ways, somebody making a financial investment in you, or you're making a financial investment in them. But usually the Hierophant means marriage, entering into a traditional value system with somebody that you love. But if you're talking about, because this isn't necessarily romantic love, right? This is love. It's somebody that you really love. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. So this could be, you know, starting to pay for somebody's college education, or making the commitment to, you know, put money down on a mortgage, something that you really love. You're making a financial investment in, an official investment in. You're sort of, or somebody's making it in you. So that's good news. And then we have Knave of Chalices. So love messages are coming in, caring about somebody, somebody showing that they care about you, and vice versa. Expressions of love coming readily, and also new starts in love beginning for you. Oh my God. Okay. Now this is coming out in the past, but let's see. There's the 10 of Cups. There's the 10 of Cups that came out in the past for love, but there was a Tower. So here you are thinking, so why do I say this? Because this all relates to a situation that happened in the past. So everything was all set up with regarding this person that you love, or this situation that you really love. Everything was all set up. Everything was going good. It looked like it was going to be a happy ever after. You got the answers that you wanted, and everybody was all good. But then all of a sudden, something reached out and bit you in the ass. It's like something that you didn't expect came in. It could have been a third-party situation. It could have been just like, yeah, they still desired you, but something like, there's this Tower here. It just like, it took them out. It just like a Tower came. A Tower came and maybe had to change what you wanted, or changed what they wanted, or changed what, a Tower came. A Tower came to your passion. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Let's get one more on this. Holy shit. Because 6 of Wands is it was public. Something was made public. Something was made public, and then everything seemed to crumble. And this all has to do with love. We will resolve. You know what we're gonna do? We'll resolve it over in the extended. Let's get into money. Let's get a little bit of insight in the money, and then we'll carry over. Walking away from a situation. Walking away from a situation took a lot of strength in terms of money. You're walking away from situations, temptations, something that, you know, it didn't feel right to you. It took a lot of strength. You're waiting, and you're waiting for things to work out, and you've got a lot of self-control here. This could be Sagittarius, and this is Sagittarius energy. 6 of Cups is here. You've decided to wait for what you really want in terms of finances. You're not going to sell out or sell short. You're holding out, even though things are tempting, because that's could mean temperance, temptation. But I think that you're waiting and you're holding out for something. I'll check it. Okay, let's get the outcome. Let's go to the extended. I hope you guys can come over. This is beautiful energy. Aquarius, thank you so much for watching this video, and for giving last week's video so many likes, so many shares, and so many views. I'm so grateful. I will see you soon. Bye.